let's discuss the new system for Tekken 7, right? So, Bound is no longer in the game. They've taken the bound system out completely, other than the fact that you can, of course, like bound like the floor, like the floor breaks and stuff, for to like get more combo damage on like your combos and all that when you've like dropped from like a wall, no, not a wall, like the floor, like you like collapse through the floor, like that sort of thing, and like other stuff. But bound is completely gone. Instead of like the bound they've got, it's like a new mechanic they've added now, which I think is much better than the bound, because it's kind of the thing I like about Tekken 7 is like I've seen lots of gameplays. Like, you guys will not know how much gameplays I've looked at since the game actually came out. I've noticed that the tail spin move is like basically like an extension of like combos. Like, it actually extends like combos, kind of like the bounds are, but not entirely like you're bounding off the floor. Like, it's basically like you hit them away for you, and then like you one up, and that lets you like extend the combo and stuff. Every character's got their own like unique, I think it's like at least about 3 or 4 unique tail spins. Like, for instance, Jin's I think it's his free move, or B, and he just like spins his kick and he spins his foot. That's like what that is now. That's going to be a tail spin move, as it's called. I don't know if it's actually called that, but that's kind of what people have been referring it to as the tail spin. So you can obviously, like, with some characters in Tekken Tag, they had like, for instance, like this one here, which would bound with like Forest, and like when you like press like down as well with Jin as well, he's like 1, 2, 4, I think it is. 1, 2, 4, or XYA. That move, that doesn't bound anymore when they're in the air. As like I said, it's the new tail spin mechanic. So yeah, so I like the new mechanics. I really like the new mechanics. It's kind of like a throwback to, what's it called, Tekken 5, where you don't get that much high damage. You can still obviously do a lot of damage. Like, you can still do damage on the wall, like the walls and all that are still there, but like I said, no bounds. But I don't mind that. But the thing as well that's kind of better than the bounds is the new, there's like 2 different kinds of like rage systems in the game. There's the rage art, which is like your character's like finisher kind of move, and you've like get instead of like the rage damage in this one in Tekken 6, they've took that out and made it like it's like a last ditch attempt to do like damage. So basically, like, you could turn the tides on like your opponent when you're like half health, instead of like, obviously in this one you've got like the rage and you're like damaged and all that, and you can like come back. With the rage drive, that's completely different. It's like an extension of a move, but it takes like the rage off it as well. So you've got a choice. Do you want to like do a rage drive like that right there when Leo went red? That's the rage kicking in, and she gets double the damage as well. But the rage drive is like an actual like extension. It's sort of like the tail spin, but you get a lot more damage and a lot more like range, and it's really good for like wall carries, because like obviously like the character that I'm going to be trying to, well, the character that I've been maining since Tekken 3, Jin, his rage drive is pretty insane. And Kazi is as well, and like I think the Mishimas in general have basically got quite a good few rage drives, and the what's it called, the rage arts are like, they're sort of like the EX moves in like Street Fighter, like super cool looking moves, but like require like bars of like energy kind of thing, and that's basically how you pull them off, and you've got like so much rage. So costumes and more. Basically what I mean by more is like give like more variety with like the customization, because I still think Tekken 6 had the best customization, but the only thing about Tekken 6's customization is because you had to like buy like, what's it called? I think in Tekken 6 you had to like buy like, you couldn't like have one of the like, what?
Get ready for
Like for instance, with Jin, he had like a hood you could put on him, like a Parker hoodie, but Namco like wanted it like you had to like buy multiple of them, like different colours kind of, and you couldn't like change the colours like what they have in Tekken Tag. I just like, what I'm trying to say with like more obviously, right, is like have like more like costume options, like have like more outfit options, like so you can like pick and mix and like obviously like change the colour of them. I think they've already done that anyway, like with, I've seen like some new costumes and all that, like the new costumes for the characters and stuff. I'm really impressed. That's what I'm trying to say as well, like the costumes look really good, and like if you could change like them as well, and like maybe their shoes as well, just like to like give it a bit more like variety, because in Tekken Tag, like you can put like decals on your outfits. Like you'll notice here that I've kind of made Brian's Tekken 7 outfit, just like adding like decals to make it like as if it's like knee pads. If they kind of like went like that, like back to like this, I wouldn't really be that bothered, because the mechanics in this are obviously better than 6. It's just I wish that they would add like more like costume options, like have like a variety of outfits for you like to put on like your character. Like there's like the hoodies in this one, you can't really have like the hoods up, the hoods are always down. But I think as well that I would like to see as well with the costumes is like give it like bring back some of like the classic outfits. Like I would really like to see Jin's Tekken 3 outfit, because we haven't seen that outfit since obviously Tekken 3 / Tekken Tag, or his Tekken 5 outfit. In fact, come to think of it, there was an outfit that was supposed to be for Tekken 6, but it didn't make it in. It was actually, I think it was before they even, I think it was like when like they announced like the PlayStation 3 or something. It was like, because I watched it back and it was like he had like a tank, Jin had like a tank top, and they were like fighting like a cathedral kind of thing, like him and Lily, and then Huron comes in through the window. I think that was like early in 2008 I seen that. You can actually watch it on YouTube actually, because that's before they changed these gloves, these like gauntlets. So just like stuff like that would actually like be really good, because I hear like I know some people really like the customization in Tekken 6, and they like the customization like for the colouring and stuff and Tag, and like I hope and they hope as well that they bring like both, they like merge it in like both for Tekken 7, like merge both of them in, so it's like the best of both worlds. If they don't do that, I'm still going to play the game, obviously. I'm still going to play the game. But that's just a little nitpick anyway. Because I know that Namco were saying that they were going to like add different costumes from like other Namco games, so that would be pretty cool as well. Like you could dress them up like Nightmare out of Soul Calibur and stuff, like Night Armor kind of thing. Be pretty sweet. So this'll do for the costumes and more. I hope I actually went into not too much detail, but like detail that you can kind of understand, and I'll try and figure out what the next one's going to be on. So thanks so far for watching, and stay tuned. So let's talk about the story of Tekken 7. Probably the biggest thing about Tekken 7 is obviously the story. Now, Akuma obviously is in the Tekken universe now. Kasumi obviously made like a deal with Akuma to like kill Heihachi and Kazuya, because obviously Kazuya's got the devil gene and they want to try and obviously kill them. It's just a fuck up of a mess. Like the Mishima saga's always been like that. Like Heihachi threw Kazuya off the cliff when he was a child, and then Kazuya did the same with Heihachi. Then it's just crazy. But that's the thing I like about Tekken, is like it's just a really crazy, awesome game. Like with awesome, I wouldn't say awesome story, but like good storytelling. I would say Tekken 4 was the shit. Tekken 4 was like legit the best for story. It explains so much in Tekken 4, and then Tekken 5, I would say, yeah, Tekken 5 kind of had good story to it, but it wasn't near as good as Tekken 4. But what I think that'll happen in Tekken 5, no, not Tekken 5, sorry, Tekken 7 is like, it'll give you, I think it gives you like the choice if you obviously want to pick Akuma and kill Heihachi. What I think I'll do is I'll probably, what's it called, play a Heihachi, obviously, because I hate Street Fighter characters. I just hate Street Fighter in general. So what I'll do is I'll probably end up killing Akuma with Heihachi, and then I'll let Kazuya kill Heihachi, and then if it gives me an option to like, obviously if it gives me an option for to kill Kazuya with Jin, I'm going to obviously let Jin kill Kazuya, because Jin's my favourite character since Tekken 3, so that would be really good if that actually gives you the option to do that. If it doesn't, and like it's like a standoff between like Akuma and Jin, I know that Jin will beat Akuma, because he's like the strongest Mishima in the game. He's like the well, in my opinion, he's like the strongest. He is like the strongest. He's like half devil, half angel, with the whole devil gene, the whole devil thing when he turns into devil gene stuff. So yeah, I definitely will be getting Tekken 7. I've said it so many times, and for any of you guys that are watching this, that have added me on the Xbox One and play Tekken as well, you guys should definitely get Tekken 7, because it looks so much better than Tekken Tag. And I think as well that obviously I've not played the game. Well, I have somewhat played it. I actually think, what's it called? I actually think that Tekken 7 will actually be as good as Tekken 3. That's my opinion. I actually think that Tekken 7 is going to be like as big as when Tekken 3 came out, because there's just so much epicness about Tekken 7 and 3. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little talk. Maybe I'll make more soon. For some people that don't know, this is what happened to Jinpachi. This is why Jinpachi won't be in Tekken 7. Because Tekken Tag isn't actually story related, it's actually just a spin-off game. So this is actually why Jinpachi won't be in Tekken 7. Because Jin, Devil Jin, absorbed the shit out of him. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the